Hello, my name is Roger Paul. I am making this video about my quadcopter because it has some issues with Naze32. The lighting here is terrible, I know. There it is. Now, this is mostly for Blake from getfpv.com. I'm going to hook it up here. I have a T8J radio. I use 60/40 carbon fiber props. Let's see here. I use base flight because clean flight doesn't seem to work. Let's see here. I'm not really sure why my motors do that when my battery's not plugged in. But, should come up any second now. My computer's kind of old. Now, it says the gyro, the accelerometer, the magnetometer, and the barometer are all in working order. And if I turn on the controller, everything works. It even spins up without the battery plugged in, which is goofy. I have it at 1050 for the minimum throttle. I'm using S-Bus with the serial-based receiver. And, that's about it. I'm using, I do mag mode, horizon mode, and arrow mode. I've tried no mode for the smoother thing, but that doesn't help. I've tried mag with barrel and mag with horizon. That doesn't help either. So here's one thing I can show you about what it's doing. If I plug the battery in. Now I'll go to motor testing and spin the motors up. I get some foam because my wife is sleeping 2 rooms down. So, yeah. It's quieter like that. Now I can spin up the motors. They'll spin up pretty well. That's motor 1. Motor 2. The bearings aren't perfect in the motors. Motor 3. Motor 3 is the nicest one. And motor 4. Now, I have a hard time believing these are the real thing. They say Emacs on them, but I think they might be fakes. And I have heard that this problem can be caused by motors, but I also heard that it's the flight controller, which is why I ordered a cheapie, a Naze without the barometer, just to test it. Now, my solder joints are quite good on the Naze. I checked them. I checked the whether they were shorting or not with my $100 multimeter. Right here. And it works pretty well. It beeps when something is connected to something else when it's shorted out. If the new flight controller does not fix the problem, then I will definitely think that it is the motors or the ESCs and not the flight controller. I'm using a 3S 2200 milliamp hour battery. Now, my blades are very balanced. I have balanced them myself, and I'll show you. You don't have to watch this if you don't want to, but it's available. That is blade 1. They're balanced. I don't use the little nuts because this is faster and it works just as well. I found the nuts are actually out of balance and this balance is even better. So, yeah. The thing that weirds me out is if I hold it in my hand. Oh, yeah, I gotta show you one more thing. Yeah, they're all balanced. So here's the weird thing. If I use my controller to run motors, they start out normal, but as I move up, they get weird. Number 3 is way faster than the other ones. There. Now, another weird thing about that is that even if I calibrate the accelerometer right now, where it sits, so that it thinks it's perfectly level, which it pretty much is, and then I do that, it still does it. It's not like it's trying to fight itself. I mean, maybe it could be the motors, but I don't think so because I haven't had any issues with these motors so far. And they haven't really changed. Nothing's changed on them. And because I put the master up, and they all go up fine. It's not like they don't work. So it's just weird. I don't know. Is it the flight controller, or is it the motors, or the ESCs? Or is it like, could it be like something to do with the motor loop? I heard something about that. The loop time, 3,525 hourly degrees. No, that's not it. Loop time. I don't know. I don't know what that is. So, yeah. It's weird. I could do another video of the soldering job I've got going on there. But it's not bad. It's really not. So, but as you can see, I mean, it works. Everything works in base plate. It's just weird with the motors. So, yeah. Yep. And tomorrow, I'll find out if it's the flight controller. If I get up early enough to do that. And I'll put in the chibi and see if it flies and acts normal. Yep.